to respect his desires, but he has responsibility. If my brother shows his face...
You'll be the first to know. But mind you, my love, we're all healing in our own way.
A good reminder. When we're done here, this note is from Bram. Ah! Good to see your face in these halls. A champion returned. Name's Scotty. We've likely met. I'm Newt's son.
Busy?
Very. But thank you for joining me on some short notice. I'll be prompt. My summoning you isn't without purpose. The Tyrian alliance will begin soon.
You mentioned. I don't know what that is.
I imagine not, as I've been tasked with extending the invitation to you myself. You were personally elected. Be proud. The demons that terrorized us, they stirred something in the world, and not just fear, hope. Something we lacked. Leaders started talking. We've gotten more done in the last month than the last 20 years. Trade, rebuilding. Here's your invitation. One came for each of us this morning. The Alliance is meeting in Lion's Arch. I'd head there sooner rather than later.
Better be ale inside.
Hold it. Name?
Commander, over here.
That you are. Didn't recognize the face at first. Fought alongside you during Scarlet's attack. Go ahead. Don't mind me, just being cautious. A lot of big names in this building.
It's a big job. Alice, Denise. Heck of a party.
No less cramped than any of Ash's hidden outposts.
Delegates and leaders are still arriving, but the turnout is impressive. My surprise is agreeable.
And nerve-wracking.
Everyone is comforted that you're joining us. You command quite a bit of respect here. Not all of us do the same.
I'm not too surprised.
You're modest.
Save that irascible demeanor for negotiations, Imperator. Go on. Mingle. As soon as a few more arrive, we'll get started.
Keith! How are you doing, friend?
Commander, I'd heard you'd been invited. Glad to see you again.
Keith is joining me as counsel. We've both a stake in seeing our people thrive after everything we've endured.
Sylvari resistance is the stuff of legend. How are you doing after Aurene?
Some days are melancholy, but she still guides me. I'm needed by my people. That has given me purpose.
That they do. Keith has been vital in our pursuit of healing. We've all experienced a bit of an identity crisis after Maguma. We're well on our way, but we've problems to solve for yet.
We should all follow in your footsteps.
Commander, good to see you.
Quite the gathering.
Certainly beats interrogations and trial preparations.
Vanguard?
Who else? We'll save that headache for opening remarks. I'm eager to put it behind us. Hasn't made things easy, though. The Dominion lives. Their numbers are just depleted.
Tails between their legs, no doubt.
Hello again. It is a genuine pleasure to see a familiar face in unfamiliar lands.
Welcome, Commander. I'm glad to finally have a meeting under less dire circumstances.
An Empress and a Queen. Dangerous combination.
Queen Jenna has been instrumental in Cantha's integration. I'm eager for these meetings to commence.
All I've done is make introductions.
With every trade organization and leader between the Shiver Peaks and the unending ocean. Such modesty. I'm hoping that today is productive, if not educational.
The latter, I can promise.
Counselor Ludo. That's a lot of paperwork for one Asura.
Couldn't get a single one of those old sacks to put down the gavel and at least try to make friends. Did send me with a giant pile of paperwork, though. That's what I'd like to call the Asuran hello. Nonsense, most of it. Cantha is revealed. And if not for copying Asuran ingenuity, they'd still be decades behind. But we can't hide in our labs.
If you want to lead, you have to get out in front.
I certainly do hope that you are correct.
It's my destiny. At last, the hero of Kragstead. You owe me a keg, Erson. No. Make that 10.
Graham is representing Kragstead, acting as my own advisor.
You could do a hell of a lot worse. You could also do better.
Doc all you need. I went home for a while after. The whole thing was an accident. One day I'm patching homesteads and caring for lone wolf pups, and the next I'm... well, here.
You? Leading an entire village? I'm impressed.
He's modest. He proved to be the leader Kragstead needed, and irreplaceable while I've helped take on more for Newt. A natural leader, oh boy.
Stop.
I'm glad for you, Brad. Air would be proud.
I, Countess Anise, Liaison to Queen Jenna of Kryta. Call all representatives of the Tyryan Alliance to council. Please, to your places. We've quite a bit to cover. First and foremost, the Pact and Orders send their regards. Structural changes have them occupied. But with that aside, the founding members have come prepared with opening statements. Affirmations of why we're here. As our mutually elected emissary, Commander, would you like to determine the order of operations?
What qualifies me to make that call?
You've had a hand in just about everything Tyrya has endured since the retaking of Claw Island. We approve.
I imagine the Pale Mother supports this notion.
Sure, have at it.
I am Firstborn Dagonet. Kaith and I have ventured from the Grove to represent the Sylvari. The Pale Tree sends her regards. Her healing has been a slow process, but her spirits remain bright and focused on our growth. Our people experienced a deep wound when Mordramoth rose and fell. As a people, we have many questions about where we come from, what purpose we serve following the Elder Dragon's death. Who are we as a society? Many have decided to leave our home in search of these answers. Finding direction and purpose, that is our focus. As the Pale Tree heals, so do the rest of us.
Krisha, Imperator of the Blood Legion and elected representation from the Char. I'd be lying if I said tensions weren't high at the Citadel. With Bangar's trial nearing, another civil war isn't impossible. Even behind bars, Bangar commands respect from his most loyal. Although weakened, the Dominion is still a threat. However, the Imperators are mostly aligned. Imperator Malice of the Ash Legion joins me today in support. Ephraim sends his. You may have heard the whispers, but there are calls for another Con-Ur to rise. The Imperators don't disagree. But the Trial of Embers will wait until we've decided Bangar's fate. That is our first priority.
Counselor Ludo of the Arcane Council. I'll keep it brief. As you can observe, I am the only present representative from the Council. We are experiencing growing pains. Cantha's prowess threw us for a loop. I may be alone in this thinking, but about damn time. For a long while, the Council has lazily relied on Asuran Magitech superiority. We've become complacent, our research secondary. I, and a few others, have been advocating for a more productive integration into the global sector. No disrespect intended, but Cantha's advancements on our designs? Well, frankly, it's insulting. Our knowledge is still unmatched.
An interesting choice of words. Know that I enjoy competition. In fact, I encourage it.
As do I. My first significant motion on the Arcane Council has been to eliminate any restrictions on admittance into the Asuran colleges. Our next focus will be on global equitable information exchange. That's all. For now.
I am Scotty, son of Newt Whitebear. Sends his best. Old man just can't say no to a good brawl. Expected to heal just fine. Just as our people are healing. Unsure of how to approach the spirits. How we can help them. If we can help them.
The Sylvari share in your pain. The Pale Tree. That's been a process.
Aye. Looking ahead has been our focus. Our scouting parties have returned to the far north to explore the villages and homesteads cut off from Hobret for decades. We've also got eyes on the sons of Svanir. Rather, what remains of them. Most fell with Jormag. Those that remain, broken, lost. If we can offer any rehabilitation, we will. But we won't welcome more violence to Hobret.
Esteemed leaders, I am thankful to have met a few of you before. Queen Jenna has made many of these introductions. For those of you I have not met, I am Empress Yin of Kantha. I was advised to send a liaison in my stead, but I wanted to show the face of the Empire. Kantha's integration into Tyrian politics has not been swift or easy. But it is considered our greatest priority in the wake of the Elder Dragon event. Our people are largely united in wanting, but like all nations, an underbelly of resistance remains. However, I want to pull us from the murk and into the light. Kantha's technologies are vast, some might say superior, and I firmly believe that we offer something unique. And clearly share similar passions with our neighbors. Together, imagine what we could accomplish. While we are focused on diplomacy, we've had a secondary goal of enlisting archivists from across continents. Our libraries and history texts are woefully dated.
My queen.
Thank you all for your remarks. We gather on mutual ground as allies. For some, friends. We suffered the Elder Dragons. We saw a new Elona and Kantha. We've endured much. But now, Tyrya has the promise of tomorrow. The last decade was cruel, but standing united today shows promise that my father only dreamt of. However, it is not on kind terms that we gather. The Alliance was formed as a reaction to a new threat. Almost a year ago now, demons attacked our villages and farmlands. Your cities and homes.
48 dead in the mountains. An entire village burned to the ground.
One attacked the grove.
2, just outside the gates of Rata Novus. They stank.
No casualties should be accepted. These attacks were calculated, I've heard. Our perpetrator? The Cryptus.
Cryptus?
And what exactly are these Cryptus? Where did they come from?
The more pertinent question, how did the Queen discern this information?
Tone.
I've dealt with an Emperor's horde of petty banter, so I pivot. Queen Jenna, care to elaborate?
This information is as novel to me as it is to the Alliance.
I've heard rumors of your trustworthiness, Your Majesty.
No hyperbole until the Queen has spoken.
The triviality of Tyrian politics has not ceased its endless parade. Shall we have a mature discussion?
Introducing representation from the Astral Ward. Iskarin.
Iskarin?
I apologize for my friend's theatrics.
And Frode, Warden of the Astral Ward.
What's going on, Jenna? Answers.
Queen, if you wish to leave with all your limbs intact.
Calm, all of you. And I thought the war bands needed babysitting. Frode, was it?
Indeed. Admittedly, I expected worse. Wayfinder, under duress as always.
Wayfinder. Ah. Should have known you had a leg in this race.
I'll try talking to them. Ready as they'll ever be. Get to the point.
They thrive on the brink of chaos.
They've all endured enough trauma for a lifetime. Patience.
If we're measuring trauma in lifetimes, they wouldn't compare.
Thank you for allowing us the time to speak to you all today. I apologize for the dramatic entrance. Again, I am Frode of the Astral Ward.
Frode. I've heard that name.
The Ward has been cloaked in shadow for centuries, protecting you from threats unknown and unlike the Elder Dragons.
The Cryptus.
The source of our demon infestation, I take it?
Beings of the Mists who are no longer a problem. Not right now. Our Wayfinder, your commander, can speak to that.
I joined their fight. The Cryptus have been contained.
I wouldn't be surprised if some still attempted to breach our realm, but they aren't organized.
He speaks truth, as the commander can attest. Hesitant trust is advised. Isgarin revealed himself to me not long before he revealed himself to all of you.
The Cryptus are harbingers of what may come next from the mists.
And you say they're no longer a threat, Wayfinder?
I've been to their realm myself. They've been stabilized.
When Su Wong passed, Tyrya's essence bled into the veil beyond, the mists. You are... we are no longer shielded by her power. Every eye turned toward us in that moment, and likely more. We glow brighter than we did before. Tyrya is a unique world, coveted by those beyond.
To summarize, our demons are Cryptus, and you two, the Astral Ward, are some sort of secret organization that fights them?
Not just Cryptus, but any intruder from another realm.
We've certainly faced other threats that were not born of Tyrya. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner?
Or help us with the Elder Dragons.
I will answer all of your questions. But this is not the right venue.
I'm inclined to agree. Whatever this information is, I gather it's sensitive in nature.
I imagine the room needs a moment to reflect. Shall we pause and reconvene in smaller council?
After our councils have ended, I will speak with any of you. Whatever questions you may have, I will try to answer them.
Commander, with us. We'd like to continue the conversation.
So you've met before?
Anise introduced us. Their friendship was just as much a surprise to me.
We sought another ally ahead of the forum. We've known it was time to reveal ourselves to the world. Figured this would be better than a more public spectacle.
That inclination isn't wrong. Why now, though?
The Cryptus may be controlled, or contained. but my words should cause fear. Tyrya is as blood in water.
And what exactly is attracted to that blood?
Any number of beasts and beings. I've no reason to think we're in imminent danger. But I suspect something draws closer.
And we all need to prepare. The Astral Ward is ready to help in any way we can.
So you've numbers then?
Some. Fewer after the Cryptis. We bled on the edge of that blade.
What do you propose we do?
Focus on your affairs. We'll get nowhere without some degree of control. Your nations are fragile still. Heal. Nourish.
We'll be establishing pacts with our neighbors. I suggest you do the same.
Wise.
On that subject, I'd like to offer some information on the Isle of Janthir.
Janthir. A storm looms over that place. Blood. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
I don't expect you to, but we may find more allies throughout those lands. The Lowland Coden.
My father spoke of them briefly. He left their territory untouched. Those are bonds I have not maintained.
I imagine there's more to this suggestion, Iskarin?
We should speak within thicker walls. Yes.
Wayfinder, I don't think anyone here would be better equipped to help form these bonds. You are not only a representative of the Astral Ward, but of Tyrya. Look around this room. Take it in.
I could support that notion. Yes.
Utilize Moon Camp. It's only kicking up dust otherwise. We'll send ward to your aid. All your aid. The ward will establish a gateway between our outpost and the human city. With the Queen's blessing.
Blessing granted. I support this, and you, Commander. Now is the time to fortify. The Countess will meet you in Divinity's Reach.
I've witnessed cleaner executions.
Krisha, I think I'm going with the commander to Janthir. I feel a professional pull. Have little intel on that location, or these Coden, and it feels vital. Or intriguing, at least.
An Imperator leaving her post to get her claws dirty. Care to steal my mate, too? Go. Be our eyes. I can cover for us.
I'll see you there, Commander.
It's my destiny.
Prompt, as expected. Welcome, Commander. The gateway is active. I've word that Malice will meet you there. Got a glimpse of the place myself. Frode gave the Queen a proper tour. He'll be expecting you, too. Though, between friends, their definition of camp is sweet. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
Dramatics from the Astral Ward? Shocking.
You are quite adapted to them, aren't you? How are you feeling about the mission, then?
Ready for anything. Don't know what to expect, but I love an adventure. I live and breathe the outdoors. And we're meeting Coden. Let's just say we have a lot in common.
Diplomacy is a fine craft, Commander. And making allies requires an artisan. Oh, before you depart, do we prefer Wayfinder or Commander now?
For you? I don't know if you calling me anything but Commander would sound natural.
Old habits die hard, I suppose. Good luck.
Wayfinder, the guest of honor. Welcome to Mooncamp. Vanak, if you don't remember. Fought with you against the Cryptus and Omnitas.
I've slept in worse homesteads. This is grand.
The Astral Ward? Subtle. Not a chance. Good to see you closer to ground, though. I volunteered to help with the integration. Long overdue that we got involved in Tyrian affairs. More publicly, that is. Got a few things to atone for.
Commander, Vanak was just giving us the lay of the land. Dangerous place, Janthir. Eager to scope it out.
I am as well. There's something about the atmosphere here that wilts my senses.
Are you following me? You're always welcome in my party, old friend.
On Dagonet's order, he didn't go into much detail about the Pale Tree's status. And perhaps it's not my place to say, but her recovery has been slower than we expected. Some days she seems weaker than the day before. We search for a remedy. The Astral Ward knows magic, and ancient magic at that. I'm hoping we can form a connection with you.
I do too, for what it's worth. And all help is good in these parts. Janthir is a nasty place to get lost. But before you touch ground, Frode wanted to speak with you, Wayfinder. Seemed urgent enough to prioritize.
Right. I'll track him down. gotten an ounce of rest?
I used to be in charge of Moon Camp before Levente named me Warden.
If they pulled you from your sky post, this must be serious.
You know us well. It's true. The Lowland Coden will be fine allies of Queen Jenna and the Tyrian Alliance. That is no lie. They know these lands better than most. Janthir and the northern stretches are formidable. How much did you learn of Waiting Sorrow during your time in Omnitas?
Waiting Sorrow? Your missing wizard? Not a lot. And besides the fact that she created the Heart of the Obscure.
Indeed. I've never met her, of course, as she's been missing since before Ascalon burned to the ground. This must stay between us, for now. But we suspect that she's hiding among the Coden.
You want me to find her?
It isn't a burden on your shoulders alone. The Ward is here to support in whatever way we can. But, yes, we need you to.
Is she dangerous?
She's very capable. For your own safety, expect resistance. I wish I knew more. Between us, Wayfinder, all conversation about her turns Isgarin more conspiratorial than usual.
Then I'll keep my guard up.
Good. For what it's worth, Dagda doesn't agree with him. She was also Waiting Sorrow's closest friend, so there's bias. But that's all I've got, so I'll leave you to it. Get to know the region. We'll set out in search of the Coden soon as well. They've been known to homestead along the delta and the coastline. They'll build for 100 or so years, then move. Unsure of their exact position, but I imagine we're close. We portaled Moon Camp here to avoid scaring the locals.
Probably more subtle than flying it over the bay. Good call.
Stalwart Hart pulled some research noting they're not especially keen on magic. A floating building may cause alarm. But, good luck. I'll be here to guide you as I can. Ward's busy with the reacclimation. It's going to be a long process.
How are things with the Ward?
Fine. Tense. Isgarin wanted to lock our doors and go back into hiding, but that's just not an option for us. We have 100 fractal inhabitants taking up residence in Omnitas, and I doubt they want to stay. They're sitting in a limbo of our making, and that's just one problem.
Are you going to get the Alliance involved? Probably a smart move.
I think we have to. Lear agrees. He strongly agrees. Isgarin's worried that the world will think us monsters, which is a fair fear, but our actions aren't above critique. I'm airing my angst. Suffered a few long nights, but we're moving in the right direction. Don't let me distract you.
Brilliant insights from Frode, Commander?
Well, he and I caught up and talked about the Coden. We're not exactly sure where they're settled today, but they're likely close. Astral Ward research also says that they're a little distrustful of magic. We'll want to keep that in mind.
Sounds like we've plenty to strive for, then. We should get moving. I don't know this region.
I'd recommend taking it slow. When we call Janthir treacherous, we mean it.
That's a Cryptis axe. I'd recognize it anywhere.
Yep. Moon Camp operated in the area during the attacks. Apark's grunts were poking at something here. Never figured out what.
Given Janthir's history, I imagine there are any number of things a demon could be drawn to. Not especially inspiring, though.
How big is Janthir?
Huge. Practically in Kryta still. But the deltas are considered a part of the Isles due to their climate and flora. It stretches far to the north, running parallel to the northern Shiver Peaks, as far as modern maps are concerned. The Isles and Bay make up most of the occupied territory, with some coastal regions lining the mainland. There was even a small human outpost on the Isles, but it's long abandoned now. Don't know a lot about it.
Not a good place to be, then.
What can you tell us about the history of this place?
Former home of the Mersat, and later the White Mantle. From my research, there's been very little activity in recent years.
Correct. Aside from the Kodan, only a few other groups have called it home. Some centaur tribes, trolls, creatures that keep to themselves. And the Isles are another story. I recommend you read up on it. A lot of blood has been spilled here. A lot of things come to Janthir to hide from the rest of Tyrya. That's why the Mersat built Bava Nisos here. Though, that place is all ruins and storms now. Hard to get close.
Bava Nisos? What's that?
Former Mersat city. Fixed in the middle of the Isles. Been abandoned for a long time. Don't think I'd want to go anyway. Maban told me about it. Didn't sound all that hospitable. He went back from time to time. Memories, I imagine. Or guilt. That's a Valraven talent. Nasty beast. The ward has little documentation, aside from a few first-hand accounts. A few travelers come through Janthir, stay away from them at all costs.
It's so quiet.
Reminds me of Drizzlewood. Abundant vegetation. I wonder how much of this is edible.
Only one way to find out. But where should we head to first?
Sounds like something to be determined by a wayfinder.
We should follow that stream. See where it leads.
Janthiri flora is fascinating. And probably very toxic.
Watch out for the cliff. Wouldn't make for a nice fall.
Never mind the cliff. Watch out!
Ah, so such might! Faster! Protect me, friend.
What were those things?
Must be Valraven. Talons look just like the one Vinok showed us.
It may be dangerous, but this place... it's stunning.
That's nature. Always trying to kill you, but at least she looks good doing it. Where do you think this water leads?
Goodness, look at you. This is a very old tree. Imagine the stories it could tell us. Standing tall and strong, protecting the smaller growth.
Eyes up, Keith.
Kill him!
Ward, I need assistance now! Alchemy! It won't calm!
Treacherous, eh?
Better check it out. Together, everyone!
What has them so riled up?
Such might! Protect me, friend.
Attacking on sites so close to a populated camp is concerning behavior.
I bet it has something to do with that distress call.
Reasonable take.
Claw marks.
And from quite a large beast, I imagine.
Footprints and more claw marks. Chased them away from camp.
Blood. We better hurry.
Everyone! Help us!
Come on! Such might! Strength of the pack.
guide. The creature is vulnerable. Again, we don't seek to kill it unless absolutely necessary.
Who are you?
Outlander, use this salve. Breathe.
Who are you?
Curious garbs you wear. Perhaps something sturdier would do you better in these parts. Which of you is the leader?
Commander.
Look no further.
A child of bitter winds. You'll fare just fine here. I'd like to get to know you better. I'm sure the Claw would too. The sun is fading. Wherever you traveled from, our village is likely closer. Follow. We've got a fire for you to sit by.
Thank you.
We'll follow, but who are you?
Barbed Veil. Come. You can help us lead the journeykin to safety. But we must move quickly, unless you want to lose yourself in the woods. Our nights have been far darker. The Valraven watch.
Journeykin? You mean that wild animal?
Fascinating beasts they are. Came to us from far away. They need protectors.
It's enraged again?
Stay calm. Help it release that energy, just like last time.
Such might!
As I told you, Outlander, the salve.
Kill him!
Again, keep your voices stable. Help it relax.
Such might! Faster!
Use the salve.
We're your friends.
Good, good.
Starting to think that it's enjoying this.
It could be. Let it release that energy.
Such might!
Welcome.
So close to camp. I was expecting a little more of a hike.
It's been a long while since we've let the outside in. Travelers avoid these lands, and for good reason. Not intentional isolation, that is. It isn't my story to tell, however, and we're nearing the pen. Here, Commander. Use this to calm the beast.
What is it?
Food. Animals, especially feral ones, only know a life of hunting, fighting for their food. A kind interaction and a gift is sometimes all it needs to learn trust.
Another journeykin, Spearmaster.
More creatures lost in the wild.
A claw of the Coden that I've never heard of, huh?
Call me Stoic Boulder.
We found them in the forest, defending themselves against this one.
I'm glad you intervened before any lives were lost. Come, we should speak.
As a delegate of the Tyrian Alliance, it's good to meet you, Stoic Alder.
Interesting. I never thought Tyrya capable. Clearly, we've plenty to discuss. Come. The village welcomes you.
I'll tend to our friend.
Thankfully, you stumbled into the kindest alcove in Janthir. Seems we have visitors, rather unexpected in our keep. Welcome the Tyrian Alliance.
Tyrya's allied? Amusing joke you play, leader.
Your skepticism is understandable. But given the severity of recent threats, Tyrya needed to act fast. And unitarily.
Threats?
Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
If you mean the creatures attacking from mist portals, I'm afraid so. We call them cryptids.
Ah, mist portals. It's of the flesh stalkers that this alliance speaks. Yes. As foes, they prove fatal ones. Lives lost on your front as well, Jan.
I'm afraid so. And allying proved the viable solution, finally.
Fear can be a supreme unifier, or divider, depending on how it is channeled. So, this is why you come to my heart, with eyes carrying intention. A bid to join your alliance.
Who knows what other threats the mists might bring? Should that happen, we'll have strength in numbers.
I respect your good intentions, but need time to ponder its implications for our own. For now, that is my decision. At this time, I extend our visitors the opportunity to speak with our council members.
Grazed by fire, Journeykin Master. Apologies. My thoughts are occupied by council matters at the moment. If you find yourself with time to pass, my apprentice, Burning River, is out tending the village Journeykin. Tell him to give you some lessons at my request. They're fine creatures. I suspect you'll make fast friends.
The role of Claw was taken, so I settled for a title more modest.
My son has some years before he claims such expertise, though his mind is sharp. Observing our council provides him practical education, instills discipline.
Boy Zero, son of Stoic Altar and Silken Weir. You? A wayfinder losing the way in our woods. And now Commander. That has a strong sound to it. But if you insist, lost your wayfinder.
Ah, seems our visitor also claims 2 names. We of the lowland drop formality with those we most respect. Right, Bogey?
Yes, Pa.
Fading Aurora, Village Healing Master.
Aurora and Bard Vale, first ran into, are 2 of our newest to don the Master title. Though, judging by their expertise, one would suspect them seasoned veterans of their respective crafts. Additionally, Aurora has fast proved an upstanding mentor for my son.
Currently working on the fundamentals of herbalism.
Save some praise for yourself, Alter. The previous Claw would be proud to see how well you're faring in the position.
The Claw Aurora speaks of was my mother. Feels both long ago and as recent as yesterday that she stood where I do now.
Though a few claw lengths shorter. By my coming of age, she barely made it to my shoulders. But her presence was grand enough to fill the room.
A true leader of Coden. Many have noted the resemblance. See a bit of her in you both. Wayfinder, you find yourself in good company. Hope you can make yourself at home here.
Why, hello there. Rai Lycan, humble lore master of the lowland. Long before our tribe came to inhabit Janthir, we hailed from a sanctuary far in the north. In those times, we were led by 2 honored Coden, a claw chosen by the people, Alder's role, same as his mother before him. Also, a voice. She was chosen by Koda himself to share in his mind, ultimately proving her worth by the trial of faith. A trial that would prove both to her detriment and the tribe's. Mid-trial, nearly crushed by the weight of madness, she fled. Some call it cowardice. I believe it was the will to survive that seized her from the brink of oblivion. The same will our Claw channeled in the trial's aftermath. Rather than risk ruin, he led the tribe south, to Janthir. Given time, some Kodan found themselves called back by the will of Koda, a call they followed to Or. The rest, our forebearers, remained. And it is here, free from gods, tried only by nature, that we find our sanctuary. Well, at least, that's the speech I've prepared for the Cubs' annual history visit. I fear it sounds a bit rehearsed.
Leader, best we return to the planned agenda, pressing as it is.
Your concerns are sensible, graced by fire. Boys Darrow, I'm afraid our discussion shall prove as stuffy to our guests as the air in this hall. Show them around.
But we've only just... A fine idea. Best they enjoy the weather while it holds. Meet me outside when you're set.
Alliance, I deem you welcome visitors for the time being. Feel free to acquaint yourselves with our town. Fortunate for you, the embers of our summer season burn brightest. May your time here pass well.
A fitting end to that.
Join the dance tonight, don't you think? I don't know. What if Trey is there? What if I try?
Hey, you look like someone who doesn't mind getting a little soot on you, eh? We got plenty of ore here ready for smelting. It's tough work, but it helps keep this town running. What do you say? Or are you afraid to get your fancy clothes dirty?
Faster! Protect me, friend. We heal as one. Protect me, friend. We heal as one. We heal as one. Strength is mine. Will the Wayfinder be able to defeat her? Protect me, friend. Kill him! I need energy. Ah, such might! Protect me, friend. Poor thing. We heal as one.
You've the heart of a springtime festival.
And now for a brief intermission as the arena is ready for our next event.
Please keep all mounts out of the stands. They get plenty grubby already. Don't need muddy tracks and wayward dropping soiling them further.
I chose you!
Next up, we'll be giving the floor to our young spear masters in training, led by instructor Falling Leaf.
Reach is a spear's prime advantage. Best keep your target at a distance. If they encroach, switch to Fang and Claw. Ah, seems we've garnered an audience. Care to measure your spear skills against our Cubs newcomer? They may be youngsters still, but spear work is in their blood. Most have been practicing since before they could speak. Cubs, show our visitor a formidable fight. Keep moving, hit hard and fast, and strike your target. Spears only now. No cheating by sword, bow, axe, or what have you. Only spear hits merit points. Pick up the pace, Cubs. Lose to a visitor, you will? You shame yourselves.
I'm picking up all your slack.
Fine, joke. Have the pointer mine alone.
Ugh, cease bickering and move.
Time's up. Spears down. Everyone back here. Our newcomer wins, fair and square. Take note, Cubs. With practice, you'll perform with the poise of our friend one day.
It was the others. They let me down.
Say that every time you do.
Lose every time you do. Next time, I'm on the newcomers team.
It's that time again. Intermission! Don't wander far. We'll be back in the thick of it soon.
like a powerful gust. Our next event needs little introduction. As a wind falls.
A storm brews in my core. Quickly wave fighter. Show me your purpose.
Protect me, friend. Give up.
Sharper still.
I wield great wisdom.
Take note.
Sweet, sweet treasure.
Don't move a muscle. We'll be back to the action soon, after this quick break.
Come here.
Better than moon loot. I'm the master of life.
Affirmative.
Wayfinder. Janthir is wild terrain. You must prepare for the unexpected.
Enough said.
Guest here to help us train. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Thank you. My name is Thea, and I'm an illuminant of the astral world. Does anyone know? Are we here to explore things with our minds?
My grandma says magic turns you mad in the head.
Your grandma's mad at the head. My head's sound, and I use magic tons. I don't want to be exploded or go mad in the head. Seems we have some misconceptions about magic. Why don't we start on our exercise, and I'll clarify some things. Tyrya's fiercest creatures! Oh, now, not to worry. We'll be practicing with enemy illusions. These won't hurt you, but they will simulate real combat. Illusion is an area of magic that deals with deception of the mind and senses. Just as you might master a particular class of skill,
Such might!
wizards may specialize in a magical discipline. Ready? Yeah! These first enemies are called Naga. They hail from the land of Janthir. They're an amphibious race, adapted to both land and water, making them quite
Don't let your guard down.
Such might!
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
Don't get too comfortable. Next are the Creators, demon spawn of nights. Never yet conquered.
Remember to breathe. Show them you're not afraid. You're finished.
Yes,
Kill 'em!
that you are! And one thing, you're resting on your laurels. These creatures
Ah, such might! I'm the master of life. Such might!
That's it! Now our fishy friend will be swimming freely again.
Be careful you do not disrupt the schools. The fish are vital to my bearkin. That'll do for now. Thank you. Reap and sow in time with nature's rhythm. Must listen.
Faster!
Janthir proves a mysterious land, Wayfinder, even for the Ward. Each question answered unearths several more. And these wisps are no different. Studying them can give the Ward insight into their purpose and potential value. If you come across any in your travels, report your findings to me. Your first-hand accounts will benefit my research.
Hunter! Glad you're here, I am. Thought Barbell was sending me on an easy hunt, just being a reindeer and all. Something's got this one all worked up. Need to tether it to your journeykin like a salmon before you put it down. Borrowed one of these nifty talkie boxes, so I'll throw my voice in your ear as you go. Get him, Hunter! Be brave!
such might! Sickle!
About you. Well, I thank you. Never seen a reindeer quite that cracked between the antlers. Had to be done.
Ah, feels nice. Protect me, friend. Kill him! Sick him! We heal as one. Sick him! Such
Sharp blades, sharp mind.
You'll melt away!
It'll fetch a nice price. Sick 'em! Better than moon loot. One challenge down.
Ready for another round of flight? Seems a fun time.
feels nice. I like the way this looks.
Shield us.
Much obliged, Wayfinder. Our bridges shall hold that much longer thanks to your efforts. Like paw prints on sand, let the mark we leave on this earth be as gentle as it is ephemeral.
It'll fetch a nice price. Faster! It's my destiny. flames. Ah, feels nice.
My ears!
Sickle!
Rocket punch! Stand and fight!
These nasty bears come to spoil
These nasty bears will reap what they sow.
Hey, out here to take care of that beast?
It's
Nasty one. Watch out. I'm liable to turn you into a boulder. If you can stop that, better hunt it than me. Now, get to it before every creature in the grasslands turns around.
Listen to your voice, or else her screams shall make them
You are always rushing light.
Protect me, friend.
Your soul is mine.
Take them out.
Sickle!
Many, many bodies are buried here in the bog. The bear can always assume some great tragedy happened. But she was a tale, a night terror. And there are a great many of those here. I didn't think
Sweet treasure.
Who is she? Where? I have so many questions. Perhaps the stranger stirred her dark magic awake. If we kill her, will she rest? For now, the bog must heal. Time and patience, water and clean air. Winter we will endure. The strangers we will endure.
Oh there. Can you spare a moment?
pretty experienced rider. How about you show me your skills?
Wayfinder? Hello there.
Feels nice. I'm the master of light.
I'm the master of life.
Helping me today? Armed Vale must have sent you. I could use an extra spear anyway. Our target is quick. Tether it with your journey kit. The village was gifted a few communication devices, so I'll be with you the whole way. It's scary what technology has become. not meant to die today. We'll get it next time. not be foolish. Bob Vale trains every day. Our claw is tough, but he no longer needs to fight.
Just because he
One challenge down.
crossing near the fishing village, coming from below the dirt. I'm gonna find him and prove you wrong.
As autumn dawns, so does the harvest when we dine to our heart's content. Janthir's winters are what it was. Once the deep freeze starts, finding food is no sure fight.
Kill him! Sickle! Ah, such might!
Gotta pick up the pace, or they'll hightail it right out. Fish are looking to move along.
Farewell.
Hello.
How stubborn you are. Pa, please, do it for my cubs. Twig and Fawn would be horrified if...
Nothing will happen to me, Donor. I have lived in this lodge since well before the migration to Harvest Den.
Well, our numbers are far fewer after Jormag's bitter winds killed some of our best. It's not worth the risk.
I have not endured a century and a half of suns and moons to flee my home. I won't!
And you will return, but only after we are rid of the strangers.
Safe here I am.
Safe here you are not. Pa, I don't want to, but beg I will.
Fine. But I won't share a homestead with the Sky Watchers. They smell of artifice.
Wayfinder! Come here! Two-bear job, this is. Welcome to the slaughter. I spear 'em, you catch 'em, and drop the fellows in this basket. Painless death for the fish. Something to fill our gut. But catch 'em with the careful paw, or slip right out of your grasp. Mind, don't overdo it. Take what we need and leave the rest for another. Balance and whatnot. And watch it. Every blood-sucking bog crawler is keeping an eye close on us. Good eating, that. Nicest of them yet.
Sicko!
Watch it now. There's a stir in the water, and I don't trust it. There it is. Can't blame the beast for being hungry, but it's gonna turn the shoreline to fish bones. I'll get these to the fishing lodge. You take care of our friend here.
Such might! Might! Protect me, friend. Sicko! It's my destiny.
Sweet, sweet treasure. Kill him! Sick him!
Wayfinder. Hello.
Wayfinder, Mr. Spot.
You there! Want to try your paws at one of the most acclaimed journeykin courses in all the wilds?
the journeykin.
Faster! The spacing of these tracks. It is not running. We can still overtake it. A tuft of fur. We are on the right track. The trail continues. But we must It may lead us through the water, but if we are careful, we can find its trail on the other side. Prey moves this way. We'll follow. I'm tired of these distractions. Kill them! Protect me, friend. Sickle! Power hit! Such might! Kill him! Tracks on the ground. We must find where they lead. Tuft of fur. We are on the right track. We are close now. Let us see what the wilds offer us. Look at the size of that wolf. We must take it down before it consumes everything in the area. magnificent beast. You honor us with your sacrifice. In death, you bring balance to the wilds. That is a noble end.
Tire quickly and will soon need to turn in for rest. Remember, to tame a journeykin is no small task. That is what makes it worth the while. Continue to put in effort as you have. Your bond